Good morning, guys. Welcome back, and welcome back to well, not Jen's Creations anymore, but Jennifer's World of Stitches and DPs. And we are going to do a stitch and chat. And um, yeah, I'm not awake yet. What I'm doing today. So today I got to switch to today because I'm still in last week's thing on my thing in my planner. Okay. Now I will tell you, I didn't do this yesterday because um, I didn't even think about doing this. But anyway, so today, now yesterday I folded laundry, so now I need to put it all away. Don't ask me why I don't put it away when I do the laundry. I don't know, because I don't have a whole lot going on today, so that's about it, besides sweeping the floors. And then, yeah, then I'm going to stitch on Cleopatra. So there's not a whole lot to do today, and it's one of those days. It's not a bad thing, but yeah. So anyway, so now I am stitching on Square Winter, and I'm going to be doing this every morning, stitching on this every morning, and we're going to get started. Okay, so yesterday, let's see, I'm trying to think what happened yesterday. Yesterday, I'm tired, you have to forgive me. Not a whole lot went on yesterday. I did start listening to, actually, no, I didn't. I started, as you guys know, I told you I'm not awake yet. As you guys know, Criminal Minds is coming back. And I have been trying to get that, I've been binge watching it, and I'm on the last season, so I'm hopefully going to finish it today, so that way when the new season starts, I can watch it, start it, so that way I don't feel like I have no clue what is going on, even though I don't think that'll be a problem, because it'll probably pick up sort of where they left off, but I don't know. We'll see. And I'm really excited that they're bringing it back. I hope that it continues. That's one of my favorite shows. So, and then today, let's see, I did TV. Well, no, I didn't do TV yesterday. I just started watching it, and then my daughter wanted to play the PlayStation and come out and spend some time with me. So she did that, and I listened to some music on my phone, and that was really all. And I started stitching, and the funny part about that was I have a Samsung tablet that I use for my pattern keeper for my my heids and stuff, and I'm steadily sitting there stitching away, and all of a sudden the screen gets dark. Not like, dark where it shuts off. It just got dark. And I was like, what in the world? Come to find out, somehow or another, the plug to the charger came out of the outlet. Excuse me. Excuse me. Goodness gracious. Came out of the plug of the charger, and I was like, or of the outlet, and I was like, what in the world? So I charged it back in, and I had to wait for it to charge back up. So I'm going to work on that this afternoon, stitching, and goodness, I'm sorry, guys. Whew. Gonna sneeze this morning. Telling you. Trying to put this so you all can see. And I'm not doing a very good job. I'm telling you. So I'm going to work on that today. And I haven't decided if I'm going to watch TV or listen to podcasts or watch or listen to a book. I have a book that I need to read or listen to, so I don't really know if what I'm going to do. I haven't decided yet. And I took today I'm taking a break from studying, and then and just do some things around here because I'm still trying to organize stuff. I still need to finish. I did work on my room yesterday some, and that was while I was, folding laundry, and I need to finish because I have cross-stitch stuff strewn everywhere. And I have a dresser a little dresser besides my big one, and I need to put all that stuff inside of it. I've just been really, really, I've been putting it off. I procrastinate big time. It's crazy. And I try not to, but it happens. So I'm going to try to work on that today. If I don't work on it today, I'll work on it tomorrow. Because I'm trying to get organized. And of course, in the middle of doing, Tupperware parties online, I have 2 right now that I'm doing. So I'm, trying to deal with all of it at one time so I don't feel like I'm overwhelmed. Because I get like that sometimes. I get really overwhelmed sometimes, and it's not pretty. But other than that, we see, Justin. No? What was I going to say about Justin? I don't even remember what I was going to say about Justin. Oh my gosh. Everybody's doing okay. Little dude's, his normal self. And, Miranda's, okay. And y'all hear that. That was Athena. She just decided to come and visit, and y'all hear her meowing. And no, I hope she doesn't crawl up here. She likes to crawl up here and mess with me. You guys haven't seen her yet. I keep trying to get her to come up here, and she doesn't want anybody to see her. I think she's, camera shy. I don't know. She just doesn't like it. She's one of those ones that very rarely she'll, come up and then, oh yeah. But, no, if I try to pick her up and, show her off, she nips at me. So I just leave her alone. Because she doesn't like it very much. But she's, pretty, oh. And of course the little dude has come out. He's woke up. Good morning. Oh, goodness. My nose this morning. I'm telling you, I think my allergies are acting up. Ugh. But other than that, let's see. Everybody's doing good here. There is a possibility that Miranda may be moving back home. Where my best friend, who she helps because she is disabled, they are getting ready to the landlord is wanting to sell the house. So they are now in the process of, I guess, fixing, doing stuff, maintenance to, clean it up and so forth. And she informed me that they might have to move out. So Miranda's planning to move back in. And I'm not sure when, but probably in the next 6 months. So so you guys will, hear me talk about her again. Because, I mean, she's been doing pretty good, living by herself. So, but, so yeah, we were talking about that yesterday, and she just doesn't want to, what was it she's telling me yesterday? Something about if the house gets sold, everybody has to go and live in different places. Like, my best friend's daughter, Jasmine, she would have to go live with her grandparents. And I'm not sure where my best friend would go. So it's kind of like, and I mean, at least they're giving, some kind of a heads up, so that way Miranda could figure it out. And, she says, Mom, I don't know what to do. And so right now, right now we've come to a decision that she's going to come home for, however long, until, she can figure out what's going on. And I think her boyfriend is going to try to find something too, so we'll see. It just really all depends on a whole bunch of stuff, so we'll see. But yeah, so, and I sound awful this morning, guys. I'm sorry. I'm still trying to wake up, even though I've been up since 7. And I'm just really tired. I'm sore. Woke up this morning stiffer than a board. I was like, really? So, yeah. But I'm trying to think. There's, I don't have a whole lot to do today. Because, number one, I did most of it yesterday. I just need to put, the laundry away. And that's really it. And, of course, do the normal household stuff. And that's really all I have to do today. And for those that, I know I probably didn't say this yesterday, I'm doing this tent stitching, which is basically a half stitch, and it's on 18 count. And I had started this, and it didn't look right. Number one, because I had really miscounted a lot. Oh my gosh, you just have no idea. I really screwed this up, and I was kind of upset with myself. So I, just decided to start it over, and so far I haven't messed anything up. And I think part of it is because I gridded it. I gridded the page that I'm working on, and it's going easier. So that's the good thing. I was like really upset with myself that I goofed, but I'm pleased with the way this is turning out. And if you haven't seen the picture and you're just, coming in, this is what it looks like. And I'm trying to decide if I want to do the snowman with and add chronic to it. I'm trying to decide. It doesn't call for it, but I'm trying to decide if I want to add Kreinik to the snowman. I haven't decided yet. So I was thinking about adding it, Kreinik, gold Kreinik to the words, but I changed my mind. But I'm liking how this is, turning out now, and it's so much easier. You would think I would be used to not, I would be able to try to stitch without the grid lines, but yeah, I think I'm just spoiled now. Just now. But, and I know I promised everybody that I would have my blog updated yesterday, and I did not get to do that. I am going to do that this afternoon. And I have 3 books, I think. Yeah, 3 books that I need to post on my blog, and I will put that up for you all so that you all can, read it. And if you don't know where the link is, it's when you go to the home of my channel, it's on the banner. But let's see what's going on today. I'm trying to figure out what else is going to go on today, because there's not a whole lot to go on today. I'm just and usually I have little, stories about little dude, but he's been pretty quiet back there and playing Xbox, playing with Orion. He did come out yesterday at one point because I kept hearing him yell, "Stop, y'all, stop." And I couldn't figure out what was wrong. And he comes out, and I was like, "What's wrong?" And he says that 2 of his friends were having issues or something. And he was, getting a little frustrated. So he walked off and left it. He just put himself on mute. And, I could tell it was bothering him. And when I went back there, I wasn't going to say anything because, he's to that age now that he can try to resolve issues himself. And I went back there, and the 2 kids seemed to be, playing nicely. And, and I know it's hard for him because he likes to be friends with everybody. So, and he doesn't like it when, his friends fight each other, which I can't say I blame him. I mean, I wouldn't either. And he, I can tell when he gets frustrated and irritated or upset. And he looked at me and he's like, "It's just annoying." And I said, "I understand." But he told me yesterday, he says, "I just let them work it out for themselves." And I said, "Okay." I said, "No problem." So they seemed to play okay together for the rest of the day. And if there was any problems, I didn't hear it. So, I mean, he does get loud back there, and I make him shut the door. So there could have been issues, and I just not heard it. But I know when I walk back there to check on them a couple of times, they seem to be okay. So I don't know, maybe it was just, I don't know, maybe it was just a little spat, who knows. I'm just kind of hoping that, it doesn't continue. So we'll see. And I know it's hard on Sky because he likes both of them, and he doesn't. And he told me yesterday, he says, I always feel like I have to choose. And I told him, I said, you shouldn't have to choose. And I said, and the one kid, he has issues, and he gets jealous when little dude plays with other kids. And I told him, I said, well, he shouldn't be making you choose. And I said, if you want to play with somebody else, that's your choice. And it was all because he wanted to play with Orion, who he's played with for God knows how long. And I don't get it. But it is what it is, and just our Skylar was trying to be, the bigger person, and we'll see. I just hope that, we will see. Who knows? But other than that, today I just want to finish. I think I'm just going to watch TV and finish watching Criminal Minds. And then there is, I don't know if anybody watched the news this morning, but there is a thing on Netflix that they were talking about it on the news this morning. This former football player, I don't know if he's still a football player. I'm saying former because I don't know if he still is. He was catfished, and they have a documentary about it on Netflix. So I think I'm going to go and check that out and see what that's about, because I really felt bad for the guy this morning, because he really truly was totally clueless to this whole thing. And so I'm gonna go and check it out today and see what, because they didn't get into the story further, but yeah, basically he was catfished, and he was in a relationship with this woman, or who he thought was a woman, and come to find out it was a guy. And yeah, this guy really, it's crazy that, stuff like that happens. I was just like, holy crap. And, I felt bad for him. And, because there's a lot to the story, and I'm going to go see, what, I think I'm going to watch that this afternoon, or after I do everything I need to do this morning. Because, which isn't a whole lot, but I'm going to try to finish it up or watch it and see, what it's about before I get too involved in my last season of Criminal Minds. Because, it sounded interesting. Alright, let's see, where am I at? I'm trying to remember where I'm at. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The only issue with this pattern is this part right here. There's, it's confetti, but I have to say, it's not confetti. I thought it was going to be confetti hell, because, a lot of, this is not a Haid, it's a Mystic Stitch pattern. And I have to say, there are a lot. I have a couple Mystic Stitch patterns where I don't know where they are right off the top of my head. But they're not, I was looking at this, and I have to say, they're not all confetti. I thought I would have that problem, but this one's not so bad. And it's a nice break from Haids, especially the ones that have confetti. So, it is a nice break to do these. But you guys can go check these out at mysticstitch.com. And they have some really, really pretty patterns over there, really nice ones, and they're really and I don't think, if I'm not mistaken, I don't think they're expensive. I have to go back and look. And when I got this pattern, I can't remember. I think it was like $5. I don't even remember, to be truthful. It was a while ago since when I bought this. Let's see what else. I might have to pull them out so you guys can see the ones that I have. But anyway, so let's see. I'm sitting here. There's really not a whole lot to talk about this morning. I'm already starting off on a bad foot, right? No, there's really not a whole lot to talk because we didn't do, oops, went too far. Damn. Didn't do a whole lot yesterday because I started having hot flashes again. Menopause sucks. So there wasn't a whole lot to do yesterday. I didn't do a whole lot yesterday. And I just sat mostly in front of the fan because I was like dying from, having this hot flash. And I was like, oh my God. And yeah, it was not fun. Having hot flash sucks. Believe me, I can't stand them because it makes me want to sit here and strip. Big time. 1, 2, 3. There we go. But, let's see. I started listening to this cross stitch. I can't remember the name of it. There were so many on podcast about cross stitch anymore. Started listening to this podcast. Now she hasn't put any new podcast up lately, but she does cross stitch and true crime. And I started listening to it, and it was interesting, but I don't. I'm kind of disappointed because she hasn't done any lately, and like I said, there are so many on there that I just can't tell you who she is because one right after the other, kind of started flowing together, and basically I got to a point where I was like, I can't remember who is what and what is what. So, but yeah, they have a lot of there's not that many cross stitchers on that do podcasts that do true crime. I was actually surprised, and I thought about doing it myself and putting it on like on one of the podcast apps, but I really wouldn't even know how to do it, and I don't sound I don't think I sound that interesting when I do them. So we will see. Like I said yesterday, I'm trying to fix that. 1, 2, 3, 4. What? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. All right. So that's all I've got to share with you this morning. And I will stop here. And I will let everyone go and have a productive day, or try to have a productive day. And I hope everyone has a great day. And I will see you all next time. And until then, bye.